Someone is falling apart because of the bad choices that they've made. It seems that they have been either kicked out of their home, or they've been kicked out of a crowd, out of a group, because some sort of mask dropped here. With the not putting on a show, so I'm reading that upside down, they're not doing it anymore. They're not doing something just to get, I don't know, it feels like someone's, like their mask is cracked. Almost like when you look at this doll and how the face has actually cracked itself. This person seems to have had some sort of, it's like a split in their personality, or a crack in their personality. Something's going on there mentally. And when I tapped into the collective, the energy I felt straight away was a pain above my right eye, and then like weight. It felt weighted just on the right side of my face. Like, I don't know if this person's in fights, if this person has had a break from reality. I must say that I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, none of those things. Anything that comes up in the areas of law, finance, mental health, or physical health, if it really resonates for you, go and speak to someone who is qualified before taking any advice from me. With that being said, this person's choices have definitely placed them where they are, and I don't know if they are, it's not if they are willing to understand this. They're not in denial. This person is delusional. This is what I'm getting. So we've got putting on a show. Let's place that in reverse. And we also have kicked to the curb. Now, the card that was underneath is fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is the battlefield, which I think is very strange, because it feels, and that was the one that I saw halfway through as well with Check Yourself, which always reminds me of like a tarot spread. This person's energy is all over the place. It feels like they have their eye on a specific person. Who are they looking at? Who are they looking at, or what do we need to know here? Tired of the drama, copycats coming out here, and police in reverse. Okay, so it seems like there is someone here that is causing a massive stir because of some sort of mental breakdown this other person has had. And this person that's had the mental breakdown, or is going through the stages of something like that, is focusing on the person that keeps kicking them out. They don't want the police involved. They don't want them to know if they may have depression or something going on with their mental health. Copycat is giving me third-party energy, or somebody who has been trying to get into your energy or get your attention in some way. And you got tired of the drama. Okay, it seems like the person who is really down on their luck right now, quite delusional, is tired of like this merry-go-round. It seems like they're on a merry-go-round. You've got love story, once upon a time, and then you've got SEX shop. I'm getting someone's ex, you know, or someone's ex-best friend, something along those lines, a fake apology. This person wants to give you like a genuine apology because they got caught out cheating. Getting caught, finding evidence. Okay, so this is the ex and the other person, you know, the third party. And the third party keeps kicking them out, maybe keeps calling the police. Not this one. Which one? Underneath? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, how does this involve you is what I want to know. Let's see. How does this involve the collective? Blocked communication. This person, I think that they're losing their balance because they can't get through to you, or they can't communicate with you. If they were sending letters like old school to your home, you may have moved, you may not live where you lived before. They may have been caught out. There seems to be like a cycle that is continuing round and round and round. So this person cheated on you with this person. They're now cheating on this person with the thought of you. I don't know. Very strange. My name is Bronwyn. This is Bronwyn's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and it's good to have you here. It's always good to have new faces. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I appreciate them all. I am going to be ringing in the spell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, I do advise that you turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and in 1. Okay. And if anyone wants to know, because I've had this on all day, I cut my finger when I was chopping some carrots earlier because I started daydreaming, as my ADHD sometimes does. And I chopped my finger as well. And that woke me up. So there you go. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with, I mean, my finger's absolutely fine. I'm all good. But yeah, just thought I'd give you that update. Tell me about falling apart, please, Spirit. What do we need to know? You've got regret right on the back. What do we need to know about this falling apart, falling to pieces person? Romance is in reverse. Memories. Okay, so it feels like this person is worrying. It's like they're a self-fulfilling prophecy. There's something going on with their mental health where it may have affected the relationship that you were in, or the relationship that someone in the collective was in. Because if it gets to a point where this person isn't taking care of themselves, there's only so much you can lean on another person before you're now asking the other person to carry you, plus carry themselves and any mental health issues they may have, and carry anything else that they may have in their life as a responsibility. And that is too much for most people. And it seems like a cycle here. Like this person does it to each person they get into a relationship with, and they seem to rush into a relationship as well. And then it's their maybe heavy codependency in the form of either possession, control, insecurity, you know, abandonment issues, pushing away, pulling back. And please know, like I said, I'm not a therapist. I'm just very interested in psychology and the human mind. But we have here romance, and we also have memories. So this person, this is like the Six of Cups coming out here. And then we have almost like the Three of Cups or the Two of Cups in reverse. This person is looking back at memories of how things fell apart with you and how much of a responsibility that you had to carry in the relationship. Now, I don't know if this person so early on in this reading is looking back at this in regret, as in I shouldn't have put so much on that person, or if they're going, that's the thing that I should have done later. Because right now I'm not getting this, you know, oh my gosh, I really want collective back. I'm getting very much this, I am the victim. People won't carry me. Because we do have here healing, and it's in reverse. Healing's in reverse. We also have spy. So this person may be spying on you online, or trying to, because communication is blocked, right? So we have memories and we have romance. So let's pop these down. Yeah. Bad choices. Bad choices. They weren't even romantically connected to whoever it is that they're having trouble with now. So why did they do what they did? Why did they do what they did? Let's find out if they're not putting up a show anymore. Why did they do what they did if it wasn't romantic? Yeah, that one's calling to me. Forgiveness is coming through. It just that they're kind of avoiding it. They're avoiding telling the truth because they just want forgiveness. They're guarded, see? They're purposely not letting you know, or anyone know, the reason why they've done this. And I feel like it's because they don't even know themselves. There is like this emptiness in someone, in somebody's ex here, and they feel like they have to fill it with, why did I hear either violence or alcohol or substances or thrill seeking? I'm getting really antsy energy. Like this person can't sit still. And I don't know if this person is just, you know, maybe they're like me and they've got ADHD, and on their hyper days, they can't sit still. But there is this energy of just, I have to keep moving. I can't settle down. But I heard I can't settle. I can't settle. We've got friendship coming out. So whoever it is that they cheated on the collective with, and I'm going to say collective rather than you, because it won't resonate for everyone. But whoever this ex is that cheated on the collective, they did it with somebody that was their friend, or someone that they classed as their friend. They may have been sleeping on this person's sofa, your couch, sofa. You got codependency coming out. Tell me more about the being tired of drama. Oh, okay. That's too much. Instead, I'm going to ask a different question there. Whenever the cards throw themselves out like this, it's because it's a question that they don't want to answer. Okay. What do we need to know? What do we need to know right now, please and thank you? Okay. Self-love, codependency, differences, passion. Okay, so this person seems to be tired of the circle jerk. They are really, really tired of doing the same things over and over, but I don't know how much awareness they have of them being the common denominator. It seems to be at the moment very outward looking, in that this is always happening to me, or the people that I give with always let me down, rather than looking at why they're in each of those situations. You do have self-love and maturity in reverse. So this person may be either younger than you, or they don't really have a very high emotional EQ. We do have control coming out as well. So these are the things that they're tired of. They're tired of feeling chained down, of feeling tied down maybe, of there always being differences in relationships, but the passion is there. This person did something more than just cheat on you or someone in the collective. They've done something more, and they're trying to hide it. They're literally trying to hide it. They don't want people to know. Tell me what they did, please. What do we need to see right now? Nope. They're really trying to avoid it. What do we need to know, please and thank you, Spirit? Caution is coming out here. Okay. Tell me about copycat, please. What do we need to know about copycat? And we have here commitment coming out. So the person that they have been conspiring, they conspire to do something behind your back, more than just cheating. This person with commitment in reverse, this is somebody that either they were engaged to, married to, or somebody that they had a previous commitment with, because it feels like this could have been their ex, or it could be like, I don't know, the friend of an ex of theirs. There's a connection to their past. They share history without a doubt. I heard, let's do this together. Let's do this together. And okay, so what did they do? Where would you like me to go? Over here. Okay, so let's see what they did. See if I can grab them. Eep. There we go. What do we need to know about this? What did they do behind the collective's back that we need to know about? You got the High Priestess coming out in reverse to the Seven of Wands in reverse. And I had internal suffering. This person turned to whoever this copycat is. So your ex or the collective's ex turned to this copycat in times of like venting is what I'm getting. Like they tell this person about your stressors or what you're going through or what this person feels like you put them through. Okay, the High Priestess being in reverse is not a nice energy. This is the energy of abusing power, of being sadistic, of definitely stepping on other people when you don't have to get ahead. Like you could literally walk around them, but you decide that you actually want to hurt them at the same time. It's a really mean, nasty energy. And then we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands in reverse for me is about internal conflict, internal war, struggle. So these two here, they plan to do something here to have you in internal struggle, because I feel like whoever this copycat is of you, they're a copycat of you. They are like a pale imitation of you. They don't like you. They didn't like you. They didn't like you when you were dating this person. There's a lot of jealousy here. A lot of jealousy. Okay. I saw the word fraud as well. So they definitely did something with money, with your name. And that's come out so many times in my readings. Okay. Tell me about falling apart over these memories. Okay. We do have it seems like a masculine energy here, a distorted masculine energy of someone's ex who is falling to pieces. Now, I always say this in every video because you never know when there's someone new coming in. But masculine and feminine, when I say these things, I'm talking about the energies that we all hold. We all hold masculine and feminine energies. I'm not talking about genders unless you wish to assign a gender, then do. But this distorted masculine, tell me more about this bad choices, this distorted masculine. Hierophant, their bad choices have actually got them to a point where I heard in the clink. That's a really old school way of saying what in jail. They've done something here with this person from their past that they have history with that has ended up putting them in jail. Or they've done some, why am I getting like, was it not a romance scam? This person may have literally, they've done something for the distorted feminine energy that has kicked them out. They've done something specifically to keep them happy, to keep them satisfied. Okay. Tell me what they did that they're asking for forgiveness from. What forgiveness? Okay, choices. The choices that they've made to conspire with others, to make themselves feel happier. Okay. Yeah, okay, so you have this copycat who, and I don't know why this is coming up. So these specific words are, this copycat despises you, which is weird because if they despise you, then why do they want to be you? Why are they copying you? Why are they copying your style or your energy or your mannerisms? That's weird. That's very, very weird that you would copy what you don't like, right? But we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about making a decision, and maybe it being a hard decision because you can see the choppy waters behind, which denotes emotions. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So we're talking about a collaboration, working together. This person wants forgiveness for some sort of decision that they made, or they couldn't make a decision. It's almost like they stood back and they allowed things to happen. They allowed it to happen. Now you got kicked to the curb. So it feels like this person's having a bit of a wake-up call, in that whoever it is that they saw as being their friend, that they thought was their friend, that they were sleeping with, has kicked them to the curb because they're now with somebody else, or they're working with somebody else. This masculine energy has lost their use. They've lost their use now. We then have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this person is very, very drained. Whatever it is that they're trying to hide, whatever their secret is that they really don't want shown, in what it is that they did when they were conspiring and scheming and plotting behind your back, especially when it comes to money and it comes to the law. This person is trying to hide it as much as possible, because we had caution tape come out. We have had cards come out that do not want to say what it is, what they did. But the thing is, if they've already caught the eye of the police or a large governing body, it's too late for them. I hope I'm not covering this. I hope you can hear me. It's too late for them to try and hide that. It's going to be found. And then you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So the Five of Cups here in reverse is about, for me, it's the lack of loneliness, almost like a shift in perspection. Is that the right word? I'm getting tired, so like all my words are kind of like mushing into one. My brain is falling out of my ear. This copycat here does not like being by themselves. This third party does not like being alone. They like to have people around them. So they jump from relationship to relationship, just like this distorted masculine. So they kind of used each other. And it feels like this copycat, this third party, has now found someone that they feel is bigger and better. They're an opportunist. What's happening here? Why do we need to know this? Why do we need to know any of this? For what reason? The Sun, because something's been hidden here. This person is definitely, they're not remembering things properly. They're not remembering the past properly. And I heard accusations. Bad choices. Tell me about the bad choices when it comes to the Hierophant. Okay. Nine of Wands, so they're trying to defend themselves when it comes to something legal, where they made a really bad choice. And I had a nasty choice. I did something really nasty and it was a bad choice. And it's being investigated or it's being questioned. They may try and accuse you of something here to kind of save themselves, because again, I'm not getting this energy of like, oh my gosh, I'm the common denominator, I'm the reason why this stuff keeps happening to me. It's because I keep inviting it in. No. It's always someone else's fault, unfortunately. Two of Pentacles, tell me about this choice they didn't make. Okay, Nine of Swords is coming out. So they're really upset. They're really upset that they didn't make a decision, that they didn't make a decision earlier, that they didn't show their true face earlier. We've got the King of Pentacles. We've also got the Ace of Pentacles coming out. So this is some sort of business deal going down. Some sort of business opportunity has made, you know, has reared its head for this third party energy that was conspiring against you anyway. And so they've told your ex more or less to get out, because now they've got money coming in, or now they've got somebody that will give them money, and they see this as an opportunity. But if I place this one here, there is, yeah, they're tired of the drama and they kind of want to bandage it up. The opportunity to what? To be taken advantage of. Yeah, they don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. They may be coming to you or trying to find you. They may be trying to find you, you know that. Now this reading came out before though. In that the person who is looking for you and wanting to kind of get in contact with you has become quite obsessive in thinking about you, thinking about the past, because any measure of time could have gone past. This could have been 6 months, it could have been 6 years, it could have been 20, 30, 40 years, right? And this person is still not letting this go. And it's only because things haven't worked out for them. If things had worked out for them, if they felt like they were skipping off into the sunset, laughing all the way to the bank while they stole something from you, I don't think that this person would be obsessed. But right now, it's almost like they're looking back and going, well, you treated me the best out of however many people that I've, you know, that I've done what I've done to. And now I want to come back. You have the Four of Cups coming out in reverse. Acceptance. Some sort of acceptance here. Yeah, it seems like this third party is throwing back in the face of your ex words that they have said to them before, like, this isn't a relationship. This isn't even a situationship. This is just a means to an end. And I feel like at the time, this distorted masculine was like, yeah, that's fine. That's okay. We'll just be friends. And now they're getting kicked out. Now they're like, well, actually, can I not stay a little bit longer? No, you cannot. You're not welcome here. Damn, High Priestess is coming out again. Okay. So it does feel like this person wants to come towards you, or they're looking towards you to give them some sort of shelter is what I heard. They want shelter. And I heard, I'll tell you everything. But the fact that drawing any type of energy of what was it that they're tired of, what is the drama, what is it that they're hiding, you can't pull that forward. How are they going to tell you the truth if they can't even allow their energy or the energy around them to be read, right? You've got apology coming out here. Arrogant, rash actions, and insincere. Okay, tell me what we need to see here. Tell me about falling apart, please, with these memories. What are they not wanting us to see? Okay. We have here stuck, dead end, and frozen. Okay, they want a way out. This person wants a way out. What do they want with the collective, please? They want protection. They want you to protect them. Protection, prevention from harm, and divine intervention. They want you to protect them from the things that go bump in the dark. I think that this person over here, this third party, with a group of people coming in, they may be in a coven. They may be in like a witches group, or like a, you know, divine feminine energies group, but it's a distorted feminine energies group. We have feminine energy coming out here as well, with gentleness, nurturing, and mothering. Over here, there is something There is really weird energy because this ex, like, I don't think they've really thought through what it is that they want from you, because they want to both attack you and make it your fault that everything's happened, and they also want you to tidy everything up. Make that make sense? Because on one side here, they're looking for protection from harm, and I'm getting the sense that they want protection from spiritual harm and maybe physical harm, but spiritual harm mostly. And then over here, it's like they are trying to push away any accountability for F-ups that they have done in their life. And it's cost them something here when it comes to abiding by the law and then breaking the law. It's really cost them something. And why are they asking you to defend them? Consequences, bad choices. Here we go. Games and mixed signals. This person. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please. What do we need to know about that card? Thank you. Soulmate, twin flame, friendship, and romantic partner, and it's in reverse. Okay. I think this person may have been duped into thinking that you weren't their soul or life partner. This person may be realizing too late that they never were. They never were. Or that they don't have one. That's really strange. That's really sad. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please. What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? Thank you. We've got tension. And it's in reverse. Stressed out, migraines, and worry is in reverse. We also have vacation with get away, relax, and have fun. So it feels like this person here, this third party, they want some sort of collaboration here, or they're expecting some sort of collaboration with money to come in that's going to remove all of their stresses. So they no longer want this ex to be around them in any way, shape or form. They're just like, get lost. And I think that has been a massive, what's the word? I was going to say grounding experience for this person, but not grounding in the way of I'm grounding into a tree, almost like being pushed out of a tree and landing on your butt. Yeah, you've got drowning coming out as well. Over your head, overextended and rock bottom. Okay. And I think it's also because a lot of the things that they did together that were dodgy, like illegal, whatever, they lay in the hands of the ex more than they lay in the hands of whoever this third party is. This person is more emotionally and intellectually intelligent. They really are, and they've played this person. They feel like a fool. But you have this distorted masculine that doesn't stop thinking about you. That doesn't stop thinking about the things that they did. Isolation, rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. Okay. Can I get one more, please? Over here for protection. Oh, what have we got here? Striptease, gamble in Vegas. You also have greed, by any means necessary, and inconsiderate. So you have an ex here who's... Why am I getting like... You know, is it like in Korea? They have male escorts, but they call them hosts. And like... I keep seeing like YouTube shorts on this like Korean culture, because I'm really interested in Korean culture. And they were saying that one of these hosts, this male host, was like, they make up to like £500,000 per year, per flipping year, which is crazy. And I feel like there's something going on here with the way in which your ex kind of jumps from person to person, in that there's a slight parasiticness. And I'm not saying that people who are hosts in Korea are parasites in any way, shape or form. Please, I don't want to offend anyone. But it's a way of making a living, right? And this person is doing that, but they're not making a living. They are literally just, I'm going to be with you now. And if I have to sleep with you to get you to give me what I want, then that's fine. And then I'll move on to the next. They never expected to be dropped on their butt and left high and dry, because they're usually the one that does that. So this is what I mean by it's been an eye opener for them. It's been an eye opener for them. This lust, and then you have striptease coming out. I'm going to place these down. Yeah. It seems that this masculine energy here Or there's one of them, either the masculine or the feminine. Someone has charges here. Someone has like solicitation charges. That came out in one of my other readings that I posted today. Solicitation, sex work. That's why I was getting like the male hosts in Korea. Okay. Something has befallen them and they did not expect this to stick the way that it has. Yeah, you got daydreaming in reverse, head in clouds, delusions, hopes and dreams. And it's in reverse. So this is reality check for this person. There's impersonation coming through. Someone here was impersonating someone in the collective. So either the ex or the third party were pretending to be you or someone in the collective. And I feel like they're going to be charged on this. This is not completely set in stone, as in it's all in the past. My readings do pick up on past, present and future energy, sometimes a mixture of all three. You have to take what resonates and leave the rest. But I am getting that there are old charges and there is something that is pending. Something that is pending. And you have new opportunities, new career and successful business. Okay. This here is feeling very, very, very much now like the collective. Just here. The Three of Pentacles, having opportunities to collaborate with others, business deals coming in, stress moving away, a glow up here with new opportunities, new career and successful business, friendships coming in for you. This has all happened since either you kicked this person to the curb or they kicked you. And I think they're looking back and realizing that if they had stayed with you, life might have been different. Envy, very, very envious, resentful, competitive and discontent. Let's put you there. And one more, please. And I heard that the copycat is not home and free, though. They think they are. They think they are. There is some sort of offer that's coming up that they think that they're going to get. But I don't think that they're going to get it. I don't think they're going to get it, you know. Hopeless, lost, depression and unaliving. I don't think they're going to get it. Okay. Let me just get a couple of the tea leaf oracle to close down this reading, because this reading's actually been a lot longer than I thought it would be. Get in there. And let's see if there's any advice. Any advice that is needed for the collective. Let me actually just grab that side and put you there. It says a goal-orientated person in reverse and disappointment in a friend or lover. So this person... why do I feel like they're going to reach out to you? Like they're going to try and connect in with you, but this person hasn't changed. And if anything, they're going to put you back to square one if you let them back in your life. I heard if you talk to them. What do we need to know, please and thank you? Yeah, psychic ability, trust your intuition, you guys. What else do we need to know, please and thank you? Thank you. Protection from a powerful friend. This person wants you to protect them. This person wants you to protect them so badly. Oh my goodness. It does feel like you may have, there's a feminine energy coming in here. Somebody who is defending you. Somebody who, it's not a romantic energy either. But this person may have either legal prowess. They may have connections into like, I don't know, law or finance or whatever. This person is definitely protecting you from a bad choice being made. Or they may have protected you in the past and you didn't know that. You've got pay attention to your work coming out. Okay, so you definitely have a copycat who was trying to mess with your career. And at the moment they feel like something's going right for them. They honestly feel like they're about to get, it may be something here because it went from their energy to me looking at this and going, this is you. So whoever this copycat energy is, they may have at one point thought that they were going to get this opportunity and they've kicked this masculine out going, I don't need you no more. Look at what I'm going to get. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. But this isn't theirs. It isn't theirs. Look, taking a vacation physically or mentally. It isn't theirs. It's yours. March may be important. You have take care, enemies working against you, but it's upside down. And you also have protected from negative forces beyond your control coming out. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you the confirmation and clarity that you needed and that you already intuitively knew. If you are new to my channel and this resonated for you and you would like to see more of my content and when I post, I would love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe and on the notification bell so you can see just that. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, Hearts, kisses. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. Bye.